What's going on, everybody? My name is Deshaun. I'm coming to you with this quick video because I have something I want to share. I just recently got my DNA results back from AfricanAncestry.com. Now, for those of you who are out the loop, AfricanAncestry.com is leading in DNA and genetic testing. They're about probably the only DNA company that can trace your DNA back to a specific ethnic group in Africa, and I felt like that's what makes them unique. When you think about it, Africa has over 50 some odd countries, and more importantly, every country has dozens of ethnic groups. Now, why is that important to me? For many reasons. Well, one, for basic, due to the transatlantic slave trade, just about everybody who made it here, or the Caribbeans, or South America, or Central America, pretty much got disconnected for our roots. I'm not going to go into a long history of slavery. Everybody knows what happened, so I'm just going to leave that be. But that's the basics of why I decided to take the test, because I felt it was important being a quote-unquote African American. So basically know my roots and which part of Africa I come from, so I can start to learn the culture, and more importantly, reconnect with my brothers and sisters, whether they be here or abroad. So this video is going to be twofold. The first fold is I'm going to share my results. And disclaimer, I already know my results is, when you look at these videos online, the majority of them are opening their results live. I was somewhat impatient, so I already looked at the results. I know what they are, but I'm going to share them, and I'm still excited about it. The second fold of the video is I want to kind of take this a step further. Outside of just taking the DNA test and taking the results and hanging them on my wall, say, hey, look, I found out what part of Africa I'm from, or what ethnic group I share DNA similarities to. I want to create a dialogue with my brothers and sisters in the diaspora everywhere, whether you're here in America, UK, London, Haiti, Jamaica, Caribbean, South America, Central America, wherever you're at. I want to use this video to create a dialogue with every African in the diaspora, and mainly the brothers and sisters that I share the similar ethnic groups for, because I kind of want to, I more than likely would like to learn my culture from them. So I'll get into the second half of the video. So for the first half, I'm going to share my results. In the second half, I'm going to try to go into a brief dialogue, not to keep this too long. Dear Deshaun, it is with great pleasure that I report your patriclan analysis successfully identified your paternal genetic ancestry. By analyzing your Y chromosome DNA, we have determined that you share paternal genetic ancestry with the people belonging to two groups. So my paternal DNA goes back to two groups in Africa, which excited me. Those two groups are the Igbo people in Nigeria and the Rwanda people in Cameroon. Now, I was extremely ecstatic when I tested my paternal lineage and found out that I'm Igbo and I'm Rwanda, if I'm pronouncing that right. Pardon me if I'm not pronouncing that right, of Cameroon. There was a certificate you get. If I could zoom that in. I want to take time out to thank Rick Kittles and Gina Page, who are the co-owners of this company, African Ancestry. I believe them people are doing an amazing job and are trailblazing, because like I said, there are a lot of DNA companies out here testing DNA and giving percentages, but they're the main ones who said, we're going to take it a step further and try to identify you with the ethnic group so you can learn your culture. Now, get into the second fold of the video, that's really why I wanted to create this dialogue. I wanted to take it a step further. Like I said, I watched dozens of videos where people are revealing their results, and that's just the gist of it. I want to take it a step further because I want to create maybe a web series in the future of exchanging or learning about the Igbo culture and the Nwando culture in Cameroon. Now, I know most of you are saying, oh, just look online. But my thought process is go straight to the horse. So if anybody sees this video, which a lot of you are, so all my brothers and sisters from Nigeria who shares Igbo ancestry or who knows their Igbo and who shares ancestry in Cameroon with the Nwando people, feel free to leave a comment under this video. Anything basic, saying hi, telling me where are some good spots in Nigeria or Cameroon to visit, because I really do in the future want to make a trip out there to visit, because I believe that's just important. But more importantly, just visiting Africa, it's time to bridge that gap between us here in America or wherever you're at with our brothers and sisters that come over here from Africa, go over to Europe or go wherever. And we kind of are not on the same page from what I'm seeing, as far as, you know, a couple of topics I've seen on the internet, like there's some type of strained relationship between first generation Africans and us here in America. So I definitely would like to do my fair part to extend that hand, and just learn, be cordial, and reconnect with what was stolen from us due to the transatlantic slave trade. So like I said, if you're viewing this video and you share roots with the Igbo people in Nigeria, feel free to leave a comment. Tell me some fashion advices that the Igbo people wear, some foods that you people like, places in Nigeria that you go to that you would suggest that I go to just to visit and get the vibe. Same thing with Cameroon. But more importantly, like I said, I really would like to reach out to my brothers and sisters in the diaspora here so we can turn that corner and kill these negative stereotypes that we don't get along. Because I have a few friends from Africa who came over here within the last few years, and we get along fine. Now, I'm not saying that every African American, quote unquote, and every African that comes over here is going to get along. I'm not naive to take it that far and say, oh, we're buddy-buddy, because I know there's differences, and I know that each group has its ignorant share that's going to perpetuate those negative stereotypes. But for the most part, like I said, I know the majority of us over here in America who classify as African American, whatever that means, would like to learn our culture. And the best way I believe in doing that is reaching out to our brothers and sisters. So I'm gonna try to keep this video brief. I believe we're at a few minutes right now. Feel free to leave a comment. In the description box, I'm gonna leave my personal information, my personal website, social media links, and email. And if you want to shoot me an email, say, hey brother or sister, pardon me, hey brother, I saw your video. I just want to reach out, say, hey, yo, check out this event in New York City. I'm stationed in New York. I'm in New York City just about every weekend. Hey, brother, you know, there's this event down in New York. I think you need to be there. We can connect. We can chop it up. I'm all for it. Drop me a line. On that note, I'd just like to once again thank African Ancestry. For those of you who are looking to take a DNA test, visit AfricanAncestry.com. They're the only genetic group out there that can link your DNA to a specific ethnic group in Africa. With that, I'd like to say much love and success to all positive people, and more importantly, to my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, wherever you are, whether you're in Africa, whether you're here in America, Europe, Haiti, Brazil, wherever you're at, just know that, you know, we got love for each other. Me personally, I got love for you. Much love. I'm out.